What up? This is your boy Bob TV. I know it's been a long time. Been working double, trying to grow my business. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. Here's the coffee calling the kettle black or white. Joe the bigot, Jim Crow Joe the bigot Biden, got the nerves to call Putin a war criminal. Let's watch this.
Kelly, we just want to play what the president just said.
Fair use.
He's with the president of Poland and Samantha Power about war crimes.
The single most important thing that we can do from the outset is keep the democracies united in our opposition and our effort to curtail the devastation that is occurring.
First of all, you bumbling beanbag head, there's no democracy. The United States is not a democracy. It's becoming slowly a theocracy. It's becoming more a totalitarian country. When you mandating people to get vaccines, when you don't know if they're allergic or not, when you're spinning a narrative to have people shame people if they don't get vaccinated, if you threaten to take away their jobs from them, what's next you're going to take away? People who've been on their job for 20, 30 years, you're threatening to take their job away from them if they don't get a shot. You're going to trash truckers who's protesting. You're going to trash the Black Lives Matter movement, not organization, for standing up for black rights. And where the hell are you when it comes to black rights? You're going to sit here and make a proposal for 100,000 Ukrainians to come into this country, yet you kicked out black Haitians out of this country. And you orchestrated a war against black people. And you participated in one of the chief spokesperson about the war in Iraq and the war in Iran. You're currently right now doing proxy wars. You're currently right now working with the Saudis, the slam Yemen and Ethiopia and Somalia. And you got the nerves.
Of a man who, quite frankly, think is a war criminal. And
you are a war criminal. So if you think Putin's a war criminal, it takes one to know one, you're a war criminal. You are a war criminal.
The legal definition of that as well.
And as you know, Kelly, for a while...
She about to laugh because she know he got the nerves to be running around. She know that Joe Biden is a war criminal. She knows. She knows. That's why she's about to laugh. All of them know. Then let's see how they cover up and try to pretty up this thing.
Reluctant to talk about it because it isn't legally proved yet. They have to go through, potentially years of evidence gathering. But the president has now...
we ain't got to go through no evidence gathering with the George Bush administration. We don't have to go through no evidence gathering during the Clinton administration. And we sure don't have to go through no evidence gathering in the Obama administration when the drone strike program endorsed by Obama himself was going around killing innocent men, women, and children in the name of terrorism when there was no terrorists nowhere near to be found. And you got the nerves to call Putin a war criminal. Now, what war? What war? You call this a war. I call this keeping NATO from going too far close to a territory that he don't want them to go. Stay in your lane, mind your business. Stop trying to get these countries involved in NATO so NATO can get closer to my borders. I don't need that. Because that's what this is all about. I got business deals doing. I got oil deals doing. I got these relationships I'm building with China and other countries. And you trying to push your bases closer to my border. And you want to use these countries to do it. The hell to the no, you won't do it here. That's what this is all about.
In the Secretary of State, and they came out with a formal statement just a few days ago that these indeed are war crimes, and they are...
What war crimes? What war crimes? If you knew the military of Russia Now, it's nowhere compared to ours. But if you knew the military of Russia compared to Ukrainian people, and you know we're not going to get involved and send our troops down there, if you knew the power of Russia, they will slaughter that freaking country. The man is holding back. But now you're going to keep egging on. And a lot of times these people talk about war criminal, war criminal. These people set these people up to be war criminals. Our country and other countries have bombed and did all kind of stuff just to manufacture consent and call the other person a war criminal when it was us that was doing it. You'll find the shells had our flag on it. Because we sold the weapons not only to our military, but we sold to other military so we can go back and forth killing each other. Shades of Tony Stark's Iron Man 1.
Evidence to the international